It's time for the real thing. Full race distance, 26 laps, 25 points on offer, and the first Grand Prix of the year. It's time for us to go racing in 2025. Lights go out and we are off. A little bobble from Marc Marquez off the start. That should encourage Pedro Acosta to try and squeeze through. Much better for Jack Miller down towards turn one on this occasion. Oh, they touch in there. Marc Marquez runs out wide. Acosta again, brilliant at turn one. He's up into third. Marc Marquez rejoins in fourth with Miller just behind, but it's Marc Marquez out front.
Yep.
Marc Marquez leads on the 93. 63 is Pedro Acosta in second. Teammates already 1 and 2. Third is Marc Marquez. Fourth for Acosta. Fifth for Jack Miller. Oh, and that's Juan Mir being pushed wide. Made a good start, was in 8th place, but that will drop him back behind the KTMs and into 11th.
Oh! Pedro lost the front, I think, a little bit on change of direction there. Or was it just Marc Marquez?
No, I think you're right. I don't think there was a forced move through. We'll have to watch it again, but Marc Marquez is through, just like we were yesterday. It's Acosta pressuring the back of Pedro Acosta in these early stages.
And someone's down.
It's Pedro Acosta is out at the first corner. Disastrous start to the year for the factory KTM man. Of course, made the switch from Tech 3 last year, and Pedro lost the front, tried to hang on to it, but no dice.
Mark's had an issue.
He's had a moment there. What's going on?
He's got a problem.
We told you, it is never over until it's over. And Marc Marquez has got a problem. And his brother Alex, is it locked down?
He was looking over his shoulder like something's not.
There's a problem for Marc Marquez, and suddenly Alex takes over on the front. What do we say?
Anything can happen. We've been doing this job long enough.
We'll have to have a close look at it, but he's right on the rear of his brother again, so he looks like all in order. He's just making the race interesting. Yeah, just trying to, give us something to talk about. Well, we have got something to talk about now, and that's a little bit of encouragement for Acosta as well.
Has it come on his dash that his front tyre pressure's too low? We know that there is a sensor. I know it's early in the race. Right, what happens here?
Yeah, I think you are right, Michael. I think he's had the warning, look, you're not going to be under, so you have to do 50% of the race under, and he's just trying to bring his front tyre temperature, front tyre pressure up a bit.
I'll tell you what a silly, silly rule.
You've got to have a minimum pressure for a certain amount of the race.
Exactly. Literally, I'm sure every lap he'll have had the warning saying, you are still under, you're still under, you're still under, and at that point, so, well, I'm going to have to drop back and get behind. As soon as you follow a bike, it creates more heat coming off the bike, and normally your tyre pressure goes up.
Yeah, less fresh air, effectively, even though it's boiling hot out there.
Well, I bet Acosta's licking his chops, because from seeing his teammate checking out at the front, all of a sudden you settle in, and do you know what it's also doing? Is letting Acosta have a nice look at his teammate sat behind him.
Also Acosta's quicker than everyone in front of him. So he's closed in on Acosta. I have to say, Acosta was slower than both Alex and Marc on that previous lap.
Oh, you can't believe what's happening in the background.
Yeah,
Juan Mir has Juan Mir'd it.
Yeah, front end gone.
Yeah.
Here comes Bez on Jack Miller.
Yeah, he had some speed there. Wow, the front of Miller's bike protesting as he trail brakes.
He had to relinquish, didn't he, in the end? As you said, it looked nervous. The look was about to go. Marc, the pace is up. 131.1s now from the Marquez brothers. Same from Acosta.
Tell you what's so good. Jack can brake so late. So what he's doing now, he's forcing Bez into having to pretty much dive bomb all the corners to defend.
We have got Stu as Binder comes through.
On the rear brake.
Oh, look, the black line being laid by Binder in his KTM. Fernandez turns underneath him, but surely now Binder on the outside. Can he power past Fernandez? Here we go, alongside. No, Fernandez holds on, holds firm. Alex leads from Marc. Marc has not let him out of his sights. It's 0.1, 0.2. Very, very tight as Maverick Vinales now attacks Sonkiat Chantra, but Chantra comes past. Good from Chantra on the cutback.
Our class right in front of the Chantra grandstand.
When does Marc Marquez get told that he's completed the 60%? When does that come up? When does the light say
I'll tell
you
you,
can go
because
now?
it's as soon as he makes the pass.
As I was going to say,
it'll be the next corner.
We will know.
Yeah, Pecco's closing in now.
Yeah, has he chosen his moment to come into this?
Got a couple of tenths on that lap.
It's game on. It's game on. We didn't see this coming at all.
It's rare we see anything like this. We've only ever experienced this once before, and that was at Assen, and that was with Marc Marquez.
But also, you think that there'll be some communication from the team now into the final corner. No way through.
Is it going to be now if Marc sees the gap come down once he sees Pecco closing on him, he thinks, well, I'm just going to have to go? Is he going to set it up for this lap? 3.5 laps to go.
I mean, you'd suggest it being one of the left-handers, wouldn't you? You'd suggest that, you know,
where it normally would.
Turn 5 or something like that.
Yeah. He's setting it up nicely here. Perfect track position, yeah. He's on a tighter line. Going to go to the inside. Is he going to have a look? Is he going to have a look? He's looking.
Leg out, here he comes.
Yeah.
Through he comes, Marc Marquez to lead the race again. He has had a lot of laps behind his brother. What do we make that? About 18 laps that he was behind his brother? And suddenly, Marc Marquez takes over at the front.
He had a look the lap before, thought about it.
Their dad watching on.
Never happened in a full Grand Prix 1 and 2. Obviously, they had it yesterday in the sprint race.
One of the strangest Grand Prix that I can recall.
Yeah, I've got to say, I agree.
Marc Marquez aiming for a dream double debut. The most famous smile in MotoGP will be shining brightest in the land of smiles. Marc Marquez up to the final corner, and as he eases his way around, Marc Marquez doing the double on his Ducati Lenovo debut in Thailand, the sprint and now the Grand Prix. What a way to start 2025. It's a dream for Ducati. Alex Marquez comes home in second to make it a brothers 1 and 2. Pecco Bagnaia rounding out the podium positions. Sprint win and a Grand Prix win where he's had to think on the fly.
Yeah.